Did you see that?
I didn't.
Oh my god, I need to save that moment, cause what the fuck?
Is he standing by the other gen? Not the other gen, the other gate.
Add stream marker, cause that moment needs to be clipped so badly. Holy, how did that happen? That should not have happened. I have no accurate words to describe this other than I kept running in an orbit around her while Victor was on me, and she kept missing as I'm trying to break Victor off my back. Succeed, she misses, and I run out the gate. Oh my god, how did that happen? What the fuck? Okay. There we go. Got her. Blood Warden's activated, so now... Oh, they thought they'd be able to get out. Oh, that was great. She was just like, ha, I'm gonna just teabag in front of the gate. No, no, little lady. Not today. Let's see if there's another one waiting at this gate. Just in front of it. Oh, most definitely. And they went this way. Thank you, spies from the shadows. Oh, we got the quad, guys. We got it. And there was the hatch, too. What? No, you don't. You thought I'd let you get out? Uh-uh. Not today. No survivors. Period. There we go. Now we got the quad. Oh, that was good. That was good. My favorite part is still just getting the one who was right at the door. We have started.
Oh, we've started?
Are we out of muting for Cage stream already?
Well, yes, it was the normal time, but I can go back to starting soon.
No. I'll get that starting soon. Rory's idling in before bed, so I need to show off the new stuff.
Oh,
So hey!
hey there.
Hello, everybody.
Hello there.
I have a new feature today. Please do not abuse.
Oh, you know that's already gonna happen.
Oh, there's a cooldown.
Oh, you thought
Cooldowns have been put in place. I was originally not going to put a cooldown.
Damn.
Hi there.
Ow.
I convinced Tara to put the cooldown in.
Oh, you.
I,
I'm
I'm essentially the white hat hacker of the group. I'm just like, this is how people are gonna abuse it.
So yes, I have Follow the Fairy redeem. I also have Chocolate Rain redeem. Also, you can the fudge command also does actually implement tits too. So
Hits? Wait. Wait,
got
the fudge
chocolate
command. Wait,
Oh.
the fudge command.
Oh, I forgot to reopen my Mix-It Up.
Wait, I'm sorry. Let me make sure I heard that right. The fudge command initiates tits?
Yes.
Yes, it does. And seeing that the fudge command still initiates tits, but I forgot to mix it up, so it took me a moment.
Wait, no. Please, explain.
You did that a little bit too soon, Ursia. My mix it was still building up.
I'm confused. Does what, like, the fudge initiates the jiggle physics?
Wrong tits.
Wrong tip.
Oh. Oh, like the birds?
Once again, wrong tits.
Yeah.
What other tits are there? Okay, feel free. Someone clip that, please. Just what other tits are there?
Well, to explain, Twitch integrated throwing system.
Oh,
Tits.
I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot that was the acronym for that thing.
Yeah, it's tits. There's also Trials in
Tits.
Tainted Space, but that's not allowed on Twitch.
I'm sorry, there's also what?
The game, Trials in Tainted Space.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, I played that. I played that.
I don't even want to know.
Ready for another trauma session? Kaguya's route has not been as trauma-induced as Gretel's route, though.
Cage, to get you, like, an idea of what it is, it's like Corruption of Champions, except sci-fi.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's actually by the same creator.
Yeah, it is. If you don't know what either of those are,
Beware looking them up.
lewd text adventure.
I figured from the description it was probably going to be something not safe for Twitch.
Well, I said right off, it's not safe for Twitch. That one's not safe.
I think, okay, COC is not being updated anymore because now there's COC 2.
Yeah. Those
Tits.
COC and COC 2 are actually completely separate mechanically and story-wise.
Yeah. Tits is still being updated.
It's actually been a while since I looked at Tits. Tits is actually quite fun.
Same. It's also been a while. It's also been a while since I've looked at Lilith's Throne.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
it's
that's
been a
how
while
it's
since I
called.
looked at that one too.
Yeah. I love how this is how we start. We just name drop a bunch of NSFW games.
You know, yeah. I mean, once we start with tits, you can't go wrong.
I do not know what Rory is talking about.
Oh, what did I miss?
Does Tits
Oh.
still fire everyone activated when we redeem all?
Oh, they're gonna find out.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'm very confused.
What was the question? Maybe I can make heads
I
or
just got
tails.
bottled.
Ah.
Nobody's rained the chocolate yet, though.
I have
Well, you
not
haven't said
seen
the
it.
magic word. You haven't said the magic word.
Oh, no. There's actually another redeem for Chocolate Rain.
Oh.
Oh. Chocolate rain.
It took me a bit
See,
to
that's
find
another redeem. Well, it's bigger, so it costs more.
it. Yeah. I'm on mobile, okay? I can't find things easy.
No, it's fine.
Anyway, we just had a big kerfluffle with misunderstanding with Cinderella, who
Oh, yeah.
thought that what?
Hey, Cage, real quick, can you
Hmm?
check your screen real quick? Your stream?
Oh, whoops. Wrong one.
Lots of PNGs are missing.
Yeah, I'm on the wrong
cleared
one. There we go.
the queue, didn't you, Rory?
Whoops.
I'm Mel Biba.
Thank you, Mel Biba.
Thank you, Mel Biba. And I'm
Yeah.
Mel Biba. I have learned the consequences of my own inaction. I'm Mel Biba.
Mhm.
I have been up for like 24, 25 hours-ish.
Remember my final wish.
Anyway, now we are going out with Kaguya after the misunderstandings have been mostly cleared up. Hopefully, we won't have more.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining, like, dying, like, riddled with arrows, just taking their last breath, just like, tell my wife.
Foo, foo, foo.
I'm Mel Biba.
Have a good night, Rory.
Good night, Rory.
Good night, Roy.
Anyway, starting from here. I'm so humiliated.
It's my eye.
I didn't need a mirror to know my face was beet red.
I mean, with tits in your eye, yeah, you can say that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't. I
I can tell you, yeah, it's hard to see when you got tits in your eye.
Look, my brain is lagging a little bit sometimes.
It's fine. Oh, that's the best part. That's the fun part.
And Ursia, that is not your line.
Oh. Yeah, you got, oh, geez, yeah, when you got tits in your eye, oh, geez, no wonder you can't see. Oh, geez.
Okay, so we know what our bid is tonight.
Yeah.
It's not say so. That's for damn sure.
Oh, God.
Only if you say so.
Oh, I know I'm in no position to talk, but I wouldn't worry about it, to be honest. He wasn't trying to make you feel bad. He just worries about you, is all.
I know.
That's my good girl.
He gently stroked my hair as I slumped my shoulders. I knew he was gonna pat my head!
I both love and hate that line.
Yay, head pat.
Head pats.
Head pats.
After a moment, I straightened myself up and looked over at him.
I don't get enough physical contact. This is how I substitute for it.
Boy, what a mood. Oh, what's the matter?
Oh, we have a question, and we have an answer! Very shortly in.
Question.
Alright.
Answer. Daily double.
Alright, so... what should we ask him? What's the matter? Are we worried about his lip, or if it bothers him?
Ask him about a lip.
Oh, you got something in your lip. Here, let me get it.
How's your lip? I started to reach out to touch it, then stopped myself. I mean, Cinderella did kind of split it open.
Hmm.
I'm alright.
Grinning, Kaguya waved a hand
He's lying.
dismissively. You sure? That punch was pretty recent.
Right you are. But it was my fault, really.
Why don't you ever stand up for yourself?
What?
All these people keep hitting you, but you never fight back. You never protest. You just take it. Granted, I'm not saying you should fight back, but it just worries me sometimes. I don't want you to bottle it all up inside.
Oh, you're a nice girl, Puppet.
No, I'm not. But I am your girlfriend, so it's only natural that I worry about you. Kaguya's eyes widened and he smiled softly, let out a sad sigh. Feels like you've got me wrapped around your little finger.
Oh, you reckon?
I do! I stopped short, Kaguya followed suit. Then clasping my hand in front of me, I turned to face him, my head tilted. I gotta be honest, I'd much rather have you wrapped around my little finger. That's what I'm used to.
Oh, I'm aware, eh?
Oh, you are aware, are you?
Listen, I'm not one to judge, but I heard some things about you and a sibling of yours.
We don't talk about Gretel.
Something about a sibling of yours and a bird cage. And...
Listen, I don't want to be rude because I want to be understanding of other cultures, but I think in those cultures that is kind of universally frowned upon.
Thank you for believing, Vincente. Okay. Get
Yo, that's some pretty cool belief you got there.
I'm surprised about all the belief.
Give it to me.
Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh.
Shots cock gun.
What?
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 Moving on.
Anyways.
Okay, and Kaguya back. There we go. I was still in the honeymoon phase of the relationship, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world.
Oh, shall we hold hand, Puppet?
Sure. I took his proffered hand and we set off. Now it felt like a date. The winter air felt nice and cool against my plush skin. Ah, look, we have a half moon.
My normal human flesh skin.
The moon
Yes,
looks really pretty tonight.
normal skin, not a cover for any extra-dimensional phylacteries.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Because it is
I'm in
obviously
danger.
joke.
As a fellow human, I drink motor oil and eat nuts and bolts.
Anyway, telling the character based on the moon princess, that the moon looks pretty tonight.
Oh, it's you, eh?
Oh, that it does, eh?
Looking at the moon reminded me. Have you ever heard of the rabbit who lives on the moon?
Oh, rabbit.
The fucking
Yeah.
jade rabbit.
Don't you see him up there?
Can't say I do, eh?
Be
Can
careful,
you?
but he might turn you into a carrot.
Are we delving into Chinese mythology right now? Do we want to go down that rabbit hole? Quite literally.
But no, that's not going down. That's going up. That's going up that rabbit hole.
True, you're right.
You right.
I love how this train is so shaky. We are constantly going off the rails.
Nope, I guess it's kind of hard to see from here. Maybe it's because the moon's so far away, or maybe it's all the light pollution.
Or maybe it's because there's only half a moon tonight.
Uh-huh. But centuries ago, our ancestors could see an outline of a rabbit making rice cakes, or so they say.
What? With a mortar and pestle? I was about to say mortal and
A Mordor and
with
pestle.
Mortal
Mordor.
with pesto?
Mortal and pesto.
Please don't
Mordor
eat.
and pistol?
Yep, I thought I have. Though I have to wonder why a rabbit would want to make rice cakes.
To eat them, isn't it? Eh? Ignore ignore the foul stench. Eh? That's quite Moorish.
Oh,
You like rice cakes?
sorry, just real quick. I completely understand that the moon rabbits are like East Asian mythology. I just said Chinese because that's where I know it from the most.
I know it from Sailor Moon first and foremost.
No, they mentioned rice cakes, and I'm like, wait a second, no, it's supposed to be like moon cakes, or I can't remember what it's called. Oh fuck, what are they called? It's not rice cakes. God, what are those things called?
I believe I watched a movie recently that's called The Moon Cakes, and it was based on Chinese mythology.
It is a moon cake.
Yeah.
I've only had a moon cake once in my life, and it's fucking amazing. And I want another one, god damn it. I have to wait till next year, when the Chinese Lunar New Year happens again.
Did you say this, Ursia?
Oh.
Anyways,
I do indeed.
Interesting. Having acquired an exciting new piece of information, I fist pumped internally. So, while we're on the subject of rabbits,
I also fist pumped externally.
There was a lot of fisting. Why is there so much fisting going on, eh?
hand holding, fisting, all the hand stuff.
Hand holding, fisting, same div.
Anyway, on the subject of rabbits,
We should.
My mask?
yeah, maybe you're a rabbit too.
If I was, I reckon I might just go back to the moon someday, eh?
If you tried that, I'd do everything in my power to stop you, and I mean everything.
Oh, do you stop me going, eh?
Pulls out a gun.
Darn right.
Well then, try and catch me! Just
Apparently, I've already been caught again.
Oh, did you just get caged?
Ursia got me.
Happy St. Patrick's Day!
Thanks, buddy. It's just.
Happy Leif Erikson Day.
Is that why you decided to put me in a cage so you could have me as your personal decoration? Because I don't appreciate it.
Yeah,
Less decoration and more dinner.
I mean, I gave everybody shamrocks. You didn't.
You better tell me where I can get a shamrock shake from.
Mickey D's?
No, their fucking ice cream machine is always fucking broken. Come on, you gotta try harder than that.
Actually, if you look online, you can find there's a site that pretty much says which McDonald's have their ice cream machines working, and so you can go there and say, "Really?" Because your website says that it's working.
Seriously?
Yes.
God, I love the internet. Well then, I wouldn't stand a chance against you, puppet.
It's called McBroken.com. Holy shit.
10 out of 10. This is my new homepage.
This is my homepage now. Holy crap.
You're welcome.
Sure. Maybe Kaguya was just joking around, but to me it felt like maybe he kind of meant it.
Alright,
He-
you get to go free now.
He seemed so unassuming at first glance, but deep down, he was an enigma, constantly threatening to slip away into the night. This is why there's so many bad routes.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Say one wrong thing and he's gone.
good.
Oh.
Unlike Gretel.
No, that whole route is the bad end.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good end is the bad end. The bad ends are the good ends.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we should have had the bad ends on stream.
Maybe, but then we would have been exposed to more Gretel on stream.
You right.
That's true.
All right, here's an interesting tidbit. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Okay, so
What
you-
is it?
I've heard this one before.
so
I flinched, startled from my thoughts.
okay, so the guy goes to Tim Hortons. It's still early in the morning. They're trying to get their cup of Joe. They're going to town. All of a sudden, they come up to this guy, to his buddy Andrew, and he says, "Oi, hey, oi, how's it going, man?" Oh, it's like, "Oh, geez, it's a bit nippy out there today." I was like, I tell you that. I can tell it's so nippy. I forgot my shirt this morning. See, the joke is that there's he was without his shirt on, and Canada traditionally is a pretty cold place, eh? So, although given with climate change, that's all that changing. Anyway,
You see, the joke is that Canada is a fictional place and does not exist. What?
Thank you,
What
Cage.
happened?
Thank you, Cage. Thank you.
Wait, what happened?
Cage sounded the crickets.
cricket. That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair. Oh, that's fair. Oh, no.
I don't know if those were thrown on you or me.
think-
On you, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. I appreciate the feedback. I'll be working on my jokes later. Thank you for your time.
Anyway, you're
but-
lying.
But don't quit your day job.
We want him to stay our geologist bear.
With
Yeah.
with those big long ears, a rabbit can hear him from miles away.
I blinked and tilted my head. It can?
It can indeed. That's how they learn all the deepest, darkest secrets.
Oh, and here's another one. So, which emotion best describes your response to knowing that a rabbit can hear all the deepest, darkest secrets?
Pity, in my opinion.
Pity. Knowledge is power, but power is a curse.
Yeah, we pity the rabbit to hear everything. It's like the one sister from Encanto.
What, okay, wait. Why does knowledge is power, but power is a curse sound like a quote that would go on like an inspirational drawing?
That must be really hard.
Ooh.
For the rabbit, of course. The secret teller will never find out they were overheard unless you tell them, but the eavesdropper has to live with that knowledge forever. That's why you should never open any doors that you don't want to open. It's like if you open, there's a closed door and you're able to open it, there's still the chance that you might see something you don't want to see on the other side.
There.
So
Or that you shouldn't see.
what I'm
I-
hearing is I should never open up to anyone ever.
No.
Yep.
No.
No, that's he right.
No.
It's the life lesson I learned when I went for a sleepover after we went to the
Thanks
pool.
for the lurk, dang.
Congrats, Ursia. A winner is you.
And well, you know female swimsuits, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you have to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
You forget to lock the door.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, it was all girls, but still very awkward.
I can say that's better than when I was in BMT, because for some people out there, they just don't give a shit. And so there will be people who are going to the bathroom when I was in BMT, and they just open the door and start trying to talk to you if you were walked in.
They don't give a shit. They're in there to try and steal yours.
Well, dang, you're saying that on my stream.
What did I miss? Hold up, let me... Told you. Wow, way to go, dang.
The secret teller will never find out they were overheard unless you tell them, but the eavesdropper has to live with that knowledge forever. That's why people keep secrets at all, because that knowledge can never be revoked. And on top of that, the rabbit can't choose not to hear it, right?
Right.
Sure it can. That knowledge can be revoked. It's called amnesia and/or blunt force trauma.
You know, say, joke's on you. I'll forget it myself. Just runs into the wall.
Which makes it even worse, since a lot of secrets are malicious in nature. Even if that malicious intent is directed at someone else and not them personally, that doesn't make it pleasant to hear.
And that
The
was
moment
funny,
you heard it,
messaging
you'd cast judgment on the secret
accidentally
teller
messaging
and fall into despair.
her stream.
Despair.
What the fuck is this, Danganronpa?
Yeah! I imagine the rabbit would come
Essentially.
to hate himself. Or Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei?
Why is that?
Yes.
He'd realize he carried those very same dark thoughts within himself.
And
Put
what's
simply,
this?
he'd realize he was no different
Shit,
from
how
the
did
secret
he
teller
let you
Cecil
forget?
reviled.
Oh,
At that point, I'd start
thank
plucking
you
my
for the
ears or something.
resub, dang. I can't keep track of anything. I apologize, my
Oh,
friend.
such compassion.
I
for you have
can't
a one
even
little
keep
rabbit.
track of remembering to eat,
I
to
can't
be
know
fair.
for sure how other people feel, but I can at least imagine it. The social code dictates, treat others as you wish to be treated, but even then, there's no guarantee they will want to be treated that way. Since we can't know that what the other person is thinking, we have to observe them and make an educated guess.
Which is where communication comes in?
Sonotori! I shot them the finger guns.
Oh god, there's a dead man on the side of the road.
Like all of a sudden, Kaguya just drops.
This is a robbery. Give me everything you have. Open the fucking safes!
Well, I appreciate you being here again.
But rabbits
dang.
can't talk, you know.
It's always great to have you, my friend.
Or at least they don't talk to you, eh?
Sure, but there are other ways of expressing yourself.
Such as...
Well, there's body language and facial expressions.
And physical violence. Let's be honest.
Rabbits don't have... rabbits don't have facial expressions, eh?
Or maybe we just think they don't. Maybe we just need to spend more time with them to recognize them. Besides, you never know. They might write letters like we do.
You mean the exchange diary?
Exactly! Exactly. And speaking of which, Kaguya, it's your turn tonight.
Oh, right you are, eh? Not to worry. I haven't forgotten.
He stopped short to stroke my hair.
Oh, I'm honestly so glad I met you, Poppet, eh?
Well, that was random.
It's hardly random if it's always on my mind.
You're just. Oh, wait, that's you. You're just so adorable, Kaguya!
Whose line is it anyway?
You now you have to do an exaggerated Canadian accent. You're just so adorable. My love for you grows with each passing moment. Hmm?
I'm glad I met you too.
Yeah? Well, glad to hear it, eh?
I closed my eyes and gave myself over to the feeling of his palm against my hair, almost like I really was a bunny. When, at the last warmth of his hand pulled away, I slowly opened my eyes once more. There I found Kaguya gazing tenderly back at me. Instantly, I thought back to last night and trembled. Somehow I was embarrassed, happy, and a tiny bit fearful all at once. Is he gonna actually kiss me this time? Just then...
Oh, it's the waitress.
Come on in! I was so startled by the familiar voice, I straightened my posture and blurted out a response, reflexively slipping into work mode. When I turned around, I found that one of the cafe regulars standing there. That would explain why my brain defaulted to "come on in" of all things.
Good evening. Fancy running into you out here. Are you all done with work for the day?
Yep, I just got off work. What about you? Are you on your way home? It would have been rude to blow him off, so I decided to just make small talk.
Yeah.
Smiling stiffly, his gaze wandered to Kaguya beside me.
Who's this?
How dare you call yourself a regular? He's been working at the cafe for a few days now. Oh, this is... I tried to answer, but Kaguya stopped me.
Oh, I'm a new hire who just started a few days ago. The name's Kaguya, eh? Oh, you're the regular at the cafe, eh? Oh, hope to see you sometime soon.
Oh, I see. I haven't been in for a few days, so I had no idea.
Well, hopefully you'll find some time to come see us, right, Aldina?
Right. I smiled to hide my internal conflict. After we parted ways with the regular, we walked in silence for a while. How come...
Hmm.
I wanted to ask how come you didn't introduce yourself as my boyfriend, but the words wouldn't come. I knew he had intentionally avoided the subject in order to keep things professional. But I would have liked him to be at least a little protective of me around other guys.
Oh, Prophet, look, there's a fishmonger, eh?
He changed the subject with eerily apt timing. Let's get in and get out quick so Cinderella doesn't make any more creepy jokes when we get back. And so I forced myself to let it go. And not to hold back anymore.
Is...
Hey, Pez.
Did Piss fall asleep?
I don't know.
Wouldn't surprise me given the fact that he's...
Yeah, that she's been up for quite a bit.
Sorry, she's been up, yeah. She's been up for like 24 hours, so...
You did not sleep after work.
Alright.
Let's give a countdown of 10.
Okay.
10.
9,
8,
8, 7, 6, 5,
5,
4, 3,
3,
2.
2.
Hi.
Hey!
New Year!
Welcome
You
back.
are
I'm sorry. Wait,
not
how-
not knocked out. Not knocked out.
No,
No
pre-fucking
KO.
Interesting.
That was Cinderella's reaction to his first fish stick. How was it? I stopped eating and looked at him expectantly.
Oh, fucking die. Good, I admit. I wasn't exactly I wasn't excited to eat poor people food. But it's actually not that bad.
Glad to hear it. They're so light and crunchy. Thus far, I've been making a lot of intricate dishes, so it was nice to have a more lazy dinner for a change. All thanks to Kaguya and Alice for giving me the idea.
Oh, I didn't do much, eh? I reckon all the credit goes to Alice for his feedback.
Wait, what? How did you know about that? Then it hit me. Oh god, you heard everything?
How long has this stream been going?
It's for today?
Yeah.
About
Like,
41
half an hour?
minutes.
I closed my eyes and I definitely fucking fell asleep.
we figured.
Fine.
That's
I mean-
why we're doing the countdown. We were giving you the benefit of the doubt before we let Cage do Cinderella.
That woke me up. I was like, why are you guys counting down?
Victory!
It worked.
I made the right decision.
That was a good
When
one.
does the ball drop?
So, got it. If Pez falls asleep on stream, just start the countdown.
Yep.
Start the countdown. Holy crap. I am so sorry.
No, you're
No, it's good.
good.
this is
No,
probably
no.
one of the best
That's-
bits.
That's insanely unprofessional of me because it keeps fucking happening. Let me
It's
pull out this
understandable,
rock
though.
star that I got. Not sponsored. But if they wanted to.
I'm not a fan of Rockstar. I've been drinking either Monsters or G Fuel. Once again, not sponsored.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of any of them except for Ghost.
Hmm.
But you take what you can get.
I will say, if you like raspberry lemonade, you might like the hype sauce flavor.
Yeah.
Anyway, laughter from Kaguya.
Insert funny joke here. While he and I were having our argument. What fucking argument?
Last time we streamed.
Yeah,
You two
last time
were-
we streamed when you were kind of a bit missing for most of it, and Cinderella was beating the crap out of Kaguya because he thought that Kaguya had molested us.
So what you're saying is basically the same exact stream that we're doing right now. While he and I were having our argument, you two were having a hell of a time upstairs. Giggity.
Embarrassed, I buried my face in my hands. Honestly, I should have known they would have heard us given how loud Alice was screaming. Alice does not have an indoor voice.
I'm
No.
sorry. What?
You took that wrong. Wait, does that mean they all heard me whimpering and groaning too?
I would die. We were trying to have a serious conversation, but your antics totally killed the mood. Good thing I was wrong about what happened.
No laughing at the dinner table.
Sure thing.
You're still laughing. God!
No, I'm not.
I pouted at him.
Get
Then I
fucked.
glanced over at Kaguya and realized he wasn't eating.
Get fucked.
You
Oh, wait.
Oh wait. Oh. Oh.
We
Uh,
aren't allowed to be in the same room together, upstairs anyway.
Do you not like it? Oh no, wait, that's you.
No. Do you not like it, Kaguya?
Oh no, I like it just fine. It's very good, eh?
And yet he's barely eaten any of it? You don't have to force yourself to eat it, you know. Are you Snow White, who doesn't eat anything?
No, he's homeless.
That's not.
Then what the hell is it? This was your idea. This was your fucking operation.
Oh, right.
Look, pal. Can you wipe the stupid smirk off your face for 2 seconds?
All right, buddy.
You're pissing me off.
All right, buddy. Listen, chum. Listen, bucko.
No, you listen here!
All right,
Let,
all right, friend.
let's not get into the argument again.
All right, friend.
Not your friend, guy.
I'm not your friend, guy. I'm
Not
not your
I'm not
guy,
your
pal.
guy.
Not your guy, pal.
I'm not your pal friend. I'm not your friend guy.
Cycle repeats.
Yep. What's your name? James.
Relax.
Fuck you, James.
Oh, relax. Oh, relax, mate.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
We can fight the kaiju!
So,
How
real
many
quick.
times have we had something like exactly like this happen where we just kind of went with something that's just a bit, and then it's like that's exactly what actually happened?
So,
How
I
many
mean,
times?
that mostly
Oh,
happened in Hooked, but
quick question. Who's on first? I'm not your mate, bro.
At the rate we were headed, Cinderella was only getting more furious.
I'm not your mate. Got you.
How do you handle Cinderella's anger?
That's just the teenagers. It'll go away.
Let's just change the subject. We don't want to get into the bit and have it go on forever.
because it will.
It will.
I immediately changed the subject. So, is Snow White really not going to eat with us?
Nah, he doesn't eat.
And he hasn't starved to death somehow?
I guess not. He's alive. Isn't he?
Okay, but seriously though, how has he survived without eating?
I don't know.
I turned to
Please
Kaguya
help
so I
me.
can include him in the conversation.
Leo, you puppet.
Huh?
Oh, honestly, he's doing himself a disservice by not eating this wonderful meal.
Agreed.
But I can sort of understand the reluctance to eat it.
Huh? How so?
Sometimes I have to wonder, am I a burden staying here and eating your food as well?
Yes. Of fucking course you are. Going by that logic, wouldn't you feel equally bad for wasting the pad
You can't-
for you?
Oh,
You kind of
Hello?
roboted out there.
yeah. Lots of robot.
Hey, don't know why my internet just dipped into the red.
Oh, shit.
Going by that logic, wouldn't you feel equally bad for wasting the food we prepared for you?
I suppose so.
No laughing at the dinner
No laughing at the cook at the dinner table.
No laughing at the cuck at the dinner table.
No, the cook, not the cuck. The cuck's fine.
Oh, it's okay to laugh at the cuck?
I don't see Claudette and Dwight here.
You're right. No, they're at the paper company. Or at least White is.
Oh, god damn it.
Anyway, I'm sure Snow White has his reason. I reckon it's best to just leave him be.
Well, thanks for the food.
As soon as he finished his dinner, Cinderella rose to his feet. What about dessert?
Just bring it to my room later. Along with that ass.
Kashikomari mashita, Goshijin-sama. That's a mouthful.
Kashikomarimashita.
Kashikomari mashita, Goshijin-sama.
Insert Japanese text.
Moe Kyun.
I saw him off with a firm salute.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Ah,
No,
bien,
it
bien.
was-
¿Y tú?
Omelette
Just the
to
two of us and the flurry of other languages speaking in the background. With
Comme
nothing
ci,
to
comme
talk
ça.
about, we continued eating in silence. Once I finished, I stacked my plate on top of Cinderella's. I glanced over at Kaguya to find him still slowly working through his food. Was he always such a slow eater? I thought back to all the other meals I'd shared with him. All I could remember was that he'd always compliment the taste, no matter what he ate. Whenever I asked him for a specific request, he'd shrug his shoulders, just as he did tonight. But when I asked him to help me brainstorm something simple, only then did he suggest fish sticks. And now that he was eating said fish sticks, he was progressing more slowly than ever. As I watched him, a thought occurred to me. Hey, Kaguya?
Hmm?
Do you like fish sticks?
I do indeed.
So
Hey,
basically, for something he
Kaguya.
actually likes, he takes his time.
Hey, Kaguya, have you ever, felt the touch of another human being before?
No.
Believe it or not, he actually seemed a bit bashful about it.
No.
There's enough for you to have seconds, you know.
No, why are you asking?
Oh, yeah. Why? Are you offering?
Are you offering the touch of another human being?
I could really use a hug today.
Aww,
Aw, all
Kaguya.
the hugs.
And Ursula. And Pez. And Cage. Cage from the trigger.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
I need hugs. I
Oh,
need
sorry.
to reach my quota.
We can't bring Cage in. He's in the cage.
Oh, right.
Despite all his rage, he's still just a leprechaun in the cage.
Enjoy your hugs, guys. I'm sending virtual hugs from my cage.
It's okay.
We'll get
It's okay, my little Tamagotchi. I'll hug the cage.
We'll rage in the cage. By that, we'll hug in the cage.
We'll fuck in the cave.
Wait, what?
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 Here. Cage can join the group hug.
Yay!
What?
I can join the
What?
group hug.
What?
But
Yeah.
what was that earlier? That was different.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Well,
moving
what?
on.
What?
What? Oh, right. Thanks.
No need to be shy. He stopped eating. What is it this time? Was it something I said? Or is he the kind of person who can't eat when someone else is watching? I thought about it for a moment, then decided to clear away the empty plates. Humming to myself to keep the mood light, I began washing the dishes in the sink. After a moment, I heard him start eating again. In spite of my relief, I felt guilty that I made him uncomfortable.
Sorry, Puppet.
Huh? His voice was barely audible. Why would he apologize? Had he wronged me in any way? I turned to find him standing there, holding his empty plate. You don't want seconds?
No.
Okay then, I'll wash it for you. Go ahead and have a seat.
Let me help you with the dishes.
He rolled up his long sleeves. And that was when I saw it. The dark red lines that ran across his arm like scratch marks. And I knew what they were. But before I could say anything, he unrolled his sleeves again. It's Yuri.
Yep.
Kaguya?
Got scratched by a cat, see?
I hadn't asked for an explanation, but he gave me one regardless. Meanwhile, I thought back over our history together. It only took a few seconds to arrive at the conclusion, either because I didn't have many memories to review, or because I'd always felt something was off with him. Kaguya, can I ask you something? Oh, okay.
This went from 1 to 100
Well,
real
then, let me
quick.
just.
Yeah, let's go with the trigger warning.
That's exactly what I was doing too. Oh, dang it! Stupid
Warning.
phone.
So, do we want to just go straight out and ask him if he's cutting himself?
Yeah, probably.
Are you cutting yourself? My words made him flinch. Then his lips began to twitch, possibly from forcing them to smile.
No, I.
Why would you do that? His pained expression pained me in turn. I couldn't understand what would drive him to do such a thing. I reached out to touch him, but he smacked my hand away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
His eyes widened as if he was just as startled as I was, then they filled with tears and he staggered backwards before bolting from the room. Wait, don't go.
Oh dear, I can't believe you went there.
Was this your idea?
After all, I need to have at least some lines. I can't just be in the shadows forever.
Huh?
Admittedly, yes, that was a rather delicate situation. You want to know who I am? I'm amazed you have the composure to think about it, little heroine. Well, I suppose it's a reoccurring staple at this point. I'm the wizard. Nice to meet you. What do I mean by wizard? Oh, yes, that's another of our staples, isn't it? A wizard is a wizard. Nothing more, nothing less. End of story. Now get out there and try again.
Bad end.
Whoops!
Don't ask about him cutting himself. Got it.
Yep.
Do you have amnesia? By any chance, do you have amnesia? Why? What? Why do we get the amnesia conclusion? This is definitely narrator.
Yeah. Once upon a time in the Looking Glass world, there lived a peculiar young man named Kaguya. He was blessed with mysterious charm, such that all the women in the world, rich or poor, fell head over heels for him. Why would they feel so strongly for him, you ask? Naturally, his good looks were part of the reason, but more than that, it was his kindness. He was always smiling warmly. He seemed to understand people better than anyone, even themselves. You see, Kaguya never made any selfish demands. No matter how afraid he felt, no matter how much he suffered, he always kept a smile on his face.
I'm gonna take a picture of this just in case we don't get an opportunity for another picture.
That's fair. He could never reject the ladies who wanted him. And so his list of lovers grew. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! Why, there were too many girls to count. But none of those relationships lasted very long. Each girlfriend started off madly in love with him, but would inevitably break things off just a short time later. And Kaguya would accept their feelings without protest. He never talked about himself either. Why, you ask? Because.
Yeah.
I asked him if he had amnesia, and his response was yes.
I can't remember anything is the trouble. I don't know what I've been doing or who I really am. Eh?
Well, now, that's a huge, important revelation. And yet his tone was completely casual. Frankly, I would have liked it if he told me this up front. Wait, but then what about the lady who dumped you at the cafe?
Oh, her? I was wandering around town when she saw me on the street. Long time no see, she said. According to her, we were in a relationship, but I couldn't remember. So I told her as much.
And she didn't believe you?
Thought I was taking the mick, eh?
Now it all made sense. The reason Kaguya hadn't stood up for himself was because he couldn't remember dating these women in the first place. That and his naturally passive personality didn't help. What about your name? Are you sure it's Kaguya?
Other people have been calling me Kaguya, so I just assume it must be my name, eh?
Oh. It was also surreal, like I was reading a romance novel that suddenly pivoted into suspense. Then again, I suppose a lot of suspense novels have elements of romance in them, so maybe the inverse isn't that far-fetched.
You don't believe me, do you?
We have another choice. Do we believe him? Of course we believe him, right?
Yes.
Though, Apparently this does lead to
You're kidding. Believing him leads to another bad end.
No, this one saying no.
Oh, that's so quick.
Alright, that's it. It's time for one of our customary bad endings. What? You were just playing around? You didn't mean it? Yes, with anyone else, this could have been quite the funny joke. Psych, you just got punked. But that being said, are we forgetting that maybe not everyone shares your sense of humor? As for where you went wrong, I'm sure you can tell based on past experience. If you can't, then I guess you need to work on your people skills, because you're clueless. Do you get that a lot? But hey, I'm a nice guy, so I'm willing to let you try again. Just try to get it right this time.
We're gonna see a lot of wizard. Do you believe him? Yeah, of course we believe you. What are you talking about? Of course I believe you. I gave him a look that said, "Who do you think you're talking to?" His eyes widened. I'm the one who put 2 and 2 together, you know. Are you really that surprised?
Right, fair point. But how?
Are you asking how I figured out you had amnesia?
Yeah.
Well, at first I thought maybe you could read minds, but that wasn't very realistic. Granted, part of the reason you're so incredibly perceptive is undoubtedly your careful nature, but I suspect you're more focused on yourself.
Myself?
Put simply, I'm referring to your self-awareness. Awareness of yourself, awareness of the difference between yourself and others, self-identification, the ability to recognize yourself. Let me guess, you constantly wonder to yourself, what does this person think of me? How will they react if I say X, Y, Z? You're interested in other people because they interact with someone you're dying to know more about. Yourself. Oh, but to be clear, I'm not saying you shouldn't act this way. There's nothing wrong with it. Everyone does it to some degree. But in your case, I think you do it a bit excessively. Of course, if it was just that, we could call you self-conscious and we could call you self-conscious and be done with it. But in your case, you're a little too good at reading people. Your intuition is too powerful. Granted, plenty of people are hyper-focused on the people around them, but that doesn't mean they aren't self-centered. No, they just lack the confidence to express it. I feel called out.
Same. Same.
I feel really called out on that one.
Yeah.
I mean, it took me a long time to actually accept that, I'm actually pretty self-centered. But I'm also really conscious of other people around me.
Yep.
And I just lack the confidence to express things that I actually want.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
As unstable as they may be, they have a firm sense of self. What bothers them is the inconsistency between how others view them and how they view themselves. This sort of person tends to let their imagination run wild. Oh, this person must think X, Y, Z, and so on. They make a lot of misguided assumptions. But in your case, you don't make any assumptions, right or wrong. You don't try to read anyone's behavior, you just sincerely want to know what they think of you. And that makes me think maybe you're searching for clues about yourself. That's not all either. You always default to other people's opinions. You're completely passive, but it's not that you lack confidence, you simply don't know what your personal opinion actually is. And that's how I decided you might have amnesia. I mean, I don't have amnesia and I don't know what my personal opinion actually is sometimes.
Yeah.
Pain.
So true.
Very clever, aren't you, Papa D?
You can call me Detective Aldina.
Does that make you uncomfortable?
What? Why would it? I stared back blankly, baffled by the question.
I don't know, weird. Yeah, is it dating a bloke you don't even know who he is, eh?
What? Not at all. Why would you make me uncomfortable? You're my boyfriend.
Yeah, but I've been keeping so much from you.
Could he be lying about his feelings for you? For me? For you. It's like for you, not me. It's not about me. It's about you who's watching us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so for Amaru then.
Who are you? Who am I? Who am I?
The thought made my chest tighten. After a long silence, I spoke up again. Kaguya,
Hmm?
what's your next move? Choice, 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 choice. What's the worst thing we can choose? Let's see if we get another bad end. I haven't looked at the guide yet.
Why he kept it? No, wait, no, that probably is the right one.
If he's hiding anything else?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you're hiding from me?
Well,
Should I take that pause to mean yes? So you can't trust me? Is that it?
no, that's not it. I was just scared, that's all.
Scared that I'd reject you? It really hurts that you think that. I stared bitterly at the floor. My heart ached to think he didn't trust me. But maybe that was only natural. We barely knew each other, and we hadn't yet established a foundation of trust between us.
Sorry.
My only response to his apology was to purse my lips. Then, after I heard him leave, I finally looked up.
Let me guess what you're thinking. Crap! I messed up, right? Wait, did I get it wrong? Oh well, not like it matters.
What?
That look in your eyes is so demanding to know who on earth I am. But of course, I have no intention of telling you. Ask me all you want, but I won't answer.
But you told us the last bad end.
Well, that may be true, but you don't remember that. And after all, the ladies like a little mystery, isn't that right?
And let's just be comforting now. Silently, I gazed into his eyes.
Puppet?
As I reached out, Kaguya flinched slightly. I offered him a reassuring smile. There, there. That's a good boy. And I stroked his hair. He didn't try to stop me. As I ran my palm over his head, I stared directly into his eyes. Like the moon, they seem to shine. Normally, you're the one who does this to me, but now it's your turn. How is it? Nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought so. I ran my hand over his head one more time, then pulled him into a big hug. I can't imagine how hard it must be for you. Lying in bed, I organized my thoughts. Amnesia, a state in which one has lost their memories. The whole "who are you, who am I" shtick. The formal term is retrograde amnesia, which includes both full and partial amnesia. Full amnesia is when someone can't remember anything except their name. And partial amnesia is when there's a mix of things they can and can't remember. I mean, full amnesia is like they might not even remember their own name. Right? They don't remember anything. They don't remember
Yep.
any actual things around them. It's like they just don't have any life experience whatsoever. Thus, Kaguya's amnesia would be categorized as full amnesia. Nah, no, it wouldn't. I don't think. you don't you? Isn't full amnesia you forget like normal things around you as well?
Well, I think it's more of just like full amnesia is you. It's not like you forget everything that ever exists, but you will forget a lot about your past, a lot about
Basically, you
people you
forget all
know.
your personal information at best.
Yeah, that's why I think that's
I'm
what.
pretty sure there are types of amnesia where you forget like actual things
Yeah,
too.
there most likely is, but there's just different types of full amnesia, and that would be the case here.
As a side note, they say the majority of amnesia cases are psychological in origin. Surprising, isn't it? In fiction, it's usually the result of blunt force trauma, like a nasty blow to the head. But amnesia caused by physical trauma, in the rare cases in which it recurs, only lasts for a short time following the initial injury. While severe pain is inflicted on the person, their instinctive reaction is to escape. I want to get out of here. I never want to think about this again. I want to bury it all. Amnesia is caused by the conscious mind escaping from that sort of psychological stress. In other words, it's a defense mechanism. They forget in order to protect their bodies and minds so they won't break. I ruminated on this further. What does it mean to lose your memories? It must feel so very surreal existing in the present while some other version of you exists somewhere else. If I lost my memories to the point that I didn't know who or where I was anymore, how would I react? How would I feel if a stranger reached out and tried to cheer me up? I would probably be overwhelmed with fear and inexplicable questions. I would probably be or inexplicable repulsion. The entire world around me would seem so frightening. I'd probably want to run away. Following a spike in anxiety, I decided to pay a visit to Kaguya's room. But it was the middle of the night when everyone was supposed to be asleep. What if he's already gone? Hello?
Don't, don't worry, I'm right here. Eh?
That was just very sudden. It's like, what? I thought
That was good.
everybody was gone. It's like, what's going on here?
Sorry, I was eating.
Kaguya. He pressed his index finger to his lips and I clasped both my hands over my mouth. It's impossible for me not to worry. Anytime I take my eyes off you, it feels like you might just vanish into thin air. I mean, it's happened like 5 times already. Did he wake you, or were you awake already?
I was awake, yeah.
Liar, you've got a serious case of bedhead.
What? Really? Where?
He touched his hair. Nowhere. I was lying.
I should have known.
Can I come in?
I don't mind, but
Gazing at me, he cocked his head.
about the promise we made to Cinderella.
Oh, crap. I'd completely forgotten about our agreement. It was Cinderella's way of looking out for us and making sure we didn't skip any more steps on the staircase, as it were. Will you obey Cinderella's rule?
I get the feeling that yes leads to a bad end.
Well, let's see. It's his house. I can't break his rules.
Right, yeah. Good girl. Puppet.
Wearing his usual soft smile, he stroked my hair. If I was a good girl, I wouldn't have come and woken you up at this ungodly hour. You're not going anywhere, right?
Oh, sorry. No, I'm staying put. I'll never leave my sweet girlfriend behind.
You mean it?
Oh, of course. Can you trust me?
Yeah.
I reckon you must be knackered. Run along to bed before it's too late, eh?
Okay. Admittedly, his head pats had a very soporific quality to them.
Shall I walk you to your room?
No, that's okay.
Alright then. Sleep well, Puppet.
Sleep well, Kaguya.
Okay, does the guide say anything? Oh, okay, never mind. That answers that.
The next morning, Kaguya was gone. He tricked me. His room was so spotless you'd never know anyone had been living in there. Almost like he never existed to begin with. Infuriated at my own idiocy, I bit my lip. I should have seen this coming. I'd been with him long enough, I should have known how he'd react after I discovered his secret.
It would appear you have some regrets, young one. Perhaps that little development caught you off guard, hmm? Ah, but forsooth, the signs were there. Verily, are you not cursing your own foolishness right this very moment?
No, I save at every choice, so it's all good. Do I know you?
Hmm? Why, I am he who is known as the wizard.
Okay.
What's this? Do you not trust that I speak the truth?
Who in their right mind would believe a guy who popped up out of nowhere wearing that getup? You sound like Gandalf, for crying out loud.
You take umbrage at the way I speak?
Sorry, I know we only just met, but it's extremely bizarre.
I see. Well then, I'll stop talking like that, just for you. What? Am I still talking weird?
No, it's fine, but...
Is it weird that I changed up my entire speech pattern just for you? Well, that's too bad. You're the one who... remember?
What the fudge nuggets?
When you- Remember?
You're the one who. Remember?
No, we're not obeying Cinderella. Screw Cinderella.
What?
I was hoping for that.
So glad it happened.
Pardon the intrusion. I walked straight into his room without hesitation. If it was for my beloved, I'd break any promises to other people at the drop of a hat. Oh, and don't worry, if Cinderella catches us, I'll take the blame. Or maybe we could run away together, just the two of us. I was joking,
Just
but
the
at the same
two of
time,
us.
I was a little bit serious.
Make it if we try.
Just the two of us.
You and I.
That might be nice, actually.
With a giggle, I glanced around. This was my first time in his room, and was very well kept. The bed was perfectly made without a single wrinkle in the sheets or straight hair on the pillow.
Hmm. Hmm.
Was he actually sleeping before we came in? I don't think so.
I think he's been sleeping on the floor the entire time.
I feel called out.
Don't worry. I promise I've been sleeping properly.
Awkward. It felt like I was trying to play adultery detective or something. I plopped myself down on the spotless bed. This was the part where I was supposed to look up at him and whisper sweet seduction until he threw himself at me. Fancy a bed with me tonight? I was trying to be cute, but for some reason my voice came out in a cringy imitation of his accent. Oh, fancy a bed with me tonight? Eh?
I wouldn't say no, but you're...
Stop! Don't say it. I'm really nervous, okay? My whole body felt like it was on fire.
Oh my gosh, we finally got a CG!
Alright,
First
let's
CG!
fucking go!
First CG! Yeah!
Hell yeah.
He pressed the hand over my mouth. It was all on the spur of the moment, I'm sure, but now he was leaning over me on the bed. Almost like...
Slipping into a young man's room for a late night tryst.
Tryst.
What a naughty girl, eh?
I smacked his chest.
Oh, only messing, forgive me, eh?
Still hovering over me, he started to stroke my hair. Meanwhile, I was dying of embarrassment.
Care to tell me why you're here?
Well, I was scared you were going to turn around and ghost me.
Me? Ghost you?
Yeah!
That won't happen. I would have never abandoned my beautiful sweet.
Liar. That's not going to work on me.
Right. Forgot you were Detective Aldina.
That's right. You do want to find out more about yourself, don't you?
Good question. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't, seeing as I'm a proper cheating bastard.
I burst out laughing in spite of myself. Sorry.
No, don't be. I know I've been a right prick, eh?
But on the other hand, wouldn't it be a lot easier to learn more about yourself if you just asked those same girls? His gaze drifted to his arm, to the faded scars etched into his wrist. His eyes narrowed bitterly.
These are self-harm scars, isn't it? Whoever I am must have really hated my guts to do this to myself, eh? That's why I reckon it's not a coincidence. Perhaps I got amnesia for a reason.
But don't you think your family is worried about you?
Don't know. If I had that sort of family, then what am I doing here?
He raised his eyes back to mine.
Do you want me to get my memories back?
You're asking me?
Fuck you.
Oh no.
Oh, it's like you said. I'm passive and all that, eh?
Touche. Do you want Kaguya to get his memories back?
Good question.
How many choices?
You want me to do the thing?
Oh,
Okay,
Glitch pops in and asks you to do the thing.
Yes, he asked me to do the thing and just say, fuck you!
How's it going, Glitch?
No, I think we should just go with this one.
Yeah, I agree. We probably should go with that one.
Yes, I want you to get them back, but
But-
not for me, for you.
What is with the fuck you? What did I do wrong? Did I miss something in chat?
For me?
Yeah, I understand you might not want to remember, but
No.
still.
I didn't miss anything. How are you doing, Glitch?
Even if I stop hating myself?
His lips were smiling, but his eyes weren't.
Hmm?
What happens to the current me once I remember everything again? The real me might be a totally different person from the amnesiac you're talking to now.
And this is where the game started, too. When both Alice and Narisu did not know who each other were.
Oh
Anything
yeah.
about themselves or anyone else. And Alice posed the same question. Kaguya. His eyes, amber like a harvest moon, pulled me in.
It's easy with you. It's easy when I'm with you. You don't know me, yeah? And I don't know you. Well, that's natural since we've only just met. You don't chase me down the street, or yell at me, or cry, or call me a liar.
But didn't we just call him a liar? Right? We did just call him a liar, right?
A little bit, yeah.
You only care about the person I am now, eh? Would you still want me to get my memories back if you knew I wouldn't be myself anymore?
Will you take that risk?
Hmm.
This is definitely a bad end.
Yeah, that definitely is a bad end.
Okay, let's get Wizard back in here.
Oh, I
I
get to
don't
make
want you to-
another appearance.
I don't want you to stop being yourself.
Right. Let's keep the things the way they are, eh? No need for any old memories. Yeah, it's what the old me would have wanted.
The next morning, when I woke up, Kaguya was gone.
Damn it.
He tricked me. Ugh. Infuriated by my own idiocy, I bit my lip. I should have seen this coming. This is the same. Now it's different.
You want him to stay the same. But then what happens to the old him? Forgotten to time?
Who are you?
Who indeed? I'm afraid you've walked right into his trap, little heroine. He was testing you. Testing what, you ask? You'll just have to find out. That's how the story works, you know.
Fairy tales mark the end.
But geez, the amount of bad ends.
That was number 9 on the listings. So,
We did
skipped
skip
4.
two. Oh,
No,
four of
we
them.
no. We skipped number 4 of them
Oh.
because that is not a bad ending that happens like immediately. That's
Oh,
bad
that's
ending
the-
that
That's that one.
happens. Yeah, it's the one that happens at the end after you do everything. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna skip that one. If it's just, one choice and bad end, yeah, those ones are fine. But if it's one choice and you're set on the path to a bad end much later, it's like, no, we can do those later. So will we take that risk? The answer is still yes. Yes, I answered without hesitation. Even if the new him wouldn't want me anymore, I still wanted him to get his memories back. I didn't want his real self, the self he's forgotten, to disappear. Even if it changes who you are right now, I still want you to regain your memories.
Even if you end up hurt as a result?
Don't worry, I'm stronger than you think. I wrapped my arms around his neck and gazed into his eyes. You can get a little rough with me. I won't break.
Oh my.
You have nothing to be afraid of. Whenever you're feeling sad or upset, I'll be right there to hug you or hold your hand. I'll accept you no matter what. So I want you to show me who you really are. Can you do that for me? Much easier said than done.
Reckon I could do.
Let's get your memories back. Together.
Yeah.
He was now all the way on top of me.
Do, 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 do.
Right after I said the lines.
I know, I was waiting. I had it open and ready to press it as soon as that a line like that popped up.
If it's what you want, then it's what I want.
I
I
think
can't
this
tell.
is
Is it?
Kaguya.
This feels like it would be a Kaguya thing, yeah.
Yeah, it probably would.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I? White walls? White sheets? Everything in this tiny little room is white. What am I doing here? Don't understand. How long have I been here?
Good question.
I wanted to ask someone, but no one else was around. Uh, I wanted to ask. The only option was to try to remember. As I waded through my sluggish mind, all of a sudden, I heard the rattle of a film projector. I looked up to find black and white images on the wall.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Are you being attacked by a virus or something?
No, it's a funky USB cord.
Oh,
Oh,
gotcha.
it's like, oh, it gets tipped just a
Not
little
kidding.
bit. It's like, oh,
Oh.
completely disconnected.
Yep.
Gotcha. Been there a few times.
Okay. Images of a boy wearing a mask, looking up at the full moon. Who is that?
Oh, that's me before I realized. Anyways,
When was this taken? It was raining outside. Sorry. Meanwhile, I sat perfectly still. My legs had gone numb, but they told me I needed to sit here and stay quiet, and I had no choice but to obey. Where am I? All my hazy mind could offer was that I was in some Eastern style house. On the far side of the room, there was a tiny altar with a few flowers and a framed photograph of a beautiful woman. For some reason, all the adults around me were wearing black from head to toe. As we sat there, I could hear them talking about someone. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but their voices carried over the sound of the rain, and I couldn't escape it.
Poor thing. He's still so young.
She was abusing him, wasn't she? I heard the police came dozens of times.
Good heavens. I had no idea what they were talking about. Apparently some lady was abusing her young son, and she died. Poor kid. As with everyone else in the room, I felt sorry for him. And I looked down at my hands and noticed how bony they were. Come to think of it, why am I so hungry? When I looked up, I found the adults all looking at me. I flinched and straightened up. I needed to do as I was told, or else I was a bad kid. And I didn't want them to yell at me. What will he do with him? I can't take him. I already have 2 of my own.
Well, I can't take him either. What about you?
Absolutely not. I have a daughter around the same age, and if there was any funny business... Besides, we don't even know if he's related to us at all, remember?
I'm standing right here. Like, come on, guys. I know that, like, it's a little bit tempting, but, like,
Lady in Black Bee is Gretel Root.
Yeah, I was just thinking
Yeah.
the same thing.
That's true.
I'm the one who nutted into...
God.
Great. Another problem to deal with.
Good.
The rain poured down in thick sheets, drowning out the voices.
The next morning, I awoke to find Kaguya beside me.
Morning, Puppet.
Mm.
Hmm?
Morning. I dove under the blanket. No, we are not having Canadian sausage.
That's okay. I'm allergic to it anyway, eh?
I get the feeling you already had it
Hey, now.
for dinner.
No. We already had dinner. This was dessert.
It was a midnight snack. There we go.
Banana?
Hey, now. You have to get up.
Whoa! He whipped the blanket right off the bed. Mm.
Sorry. Much as I'd like to let you sleep, I really can't.
He fixed me with a guilty look. Meanwhile, the morning sun streamed in through the window and illuminated his face for a bonus of plus 30% handsomeness. So is that plus 30% to your charisma score?
Yeah, I'd say so.
No, that's okay. Thanks for waking me. I fidgeted. Admittedly, I was a little embarrassed to see my handsome, glowing boyfriend fresh out of bed first thing in the morning. Wait, why is it so bright? Something felt extremely off. Then after a long pause, I overslept! I sprang upright.
Oh, it's alright, Puppet. I already handled morning prep all by myself, eh?
All of it?
Yeah.
The cleaning, the laundry, setting up the cafe?
The cleaning, the laundry, setting up the cafe. You even made breakfast while I was at it, eh?
I was so shocked I could only open and close my mouth like a goldfish. My words were stuck in my throat. I'm so sorry. I buried my face in my hands. Words cannot describe how unbelievably pathetic I felt.
Nah, it's fine. You were out like a light, so I figured I'd take care of it for you.
Yes, I admit it. While I was the one who came into his room and asked him to share a bed with me, I then got so nervous that I promptly passed out. The last thing I could remember was lying there in his arms being extremely tense and then zilch. So, just for the record, did we...
Oh, fool around? Oh, not at all, eh? I know when to hit the brakes. Consent is important, kids.
Oh, cool. Thanks for being so considerate.
It's
I was
the,
actually...
consent is the very base of any sexual interactions, eh?
And the Gretel Root had very iffy consent.
Oh,
Dang.
jeez, yeah.
I was actually surprised at the lack of sexy times. You can get a little rough with me. I won't break, she says. Good grief. Oh my god! I'm so sorry.
Good night, Dang. Thank you so much for
It's
stopping
fine,
in.
Puppet. I'm chuffed I got to watch you. I'm chuffed that I got to watch you sleep.
I didn't drool, did I?
I should be live again
Not a drop, I promise.
tomorrow.
Hides
I don't
like
know
a
what to play
giant
yet.
jar of drool
That's something.
under the bed.
Did I snore?
Another peep closes his phone like with a large wavelength of hours of snoring.
Did I sleep with my eyes open?
Oh, actually, pull out pictures.
I did?
Pull out pictures, just showing you like me posing you, just like a doll that's like looking out there, like looking like it.
Oh, so Tay's root. Gotcha.
Yeah, Tay's root. I thought this was supposed to be Yuri's root, though.
I guess it's a mix of both of them. They were kind of really
Tag
close. Yeah, they did tag team there.
Can you say happiness? Or can you say happiness without the H in it? Yes, happiness.
Yeah, happiness. Just,
Have a
just,
good night, Dang.
just buzzing, eh?
Even without a mirror handy, I could tell my hair was probably, no, almost certainly a total mess. With hair that long? Yes. It took me a solid 15 minutes to style my usual curls each morning. I'm surprised it only takes 15 minutes.
Oh, don't worry about it. You were positively adorable, eh?
Well,
And it's
actually,
good
with
to
really
brush my
curly
hair.
hair, it doesn't take long to get curls in a specific way if your hair's already naturally very curly.
I suppose, but I'd still say that would be prepped beforehand, usually.
True. Very true.
As he spoke, he stroked my hair.
All right, I do believe it's your turn now, Puppet.
Oh, yeah. He handed me the exchange salary like it was an afterthought. Thanks.
Anytime. Now go wash your face, brush your teeth, and get dressed, eh?
Okay.
Don't Doddle or Cinderella might come check on us, eh?
Darksider.
Hmm?
Meh. What?
No, waiting for you to come downstairs. I told him I was going to your room to fetch you.
And so I got ready faster than I ever got ready in my entire life.
Are we coming to a good place to stop?
I mean, we could possibly stop here, yeah?
Is it just about time?
It's only been actually 2 hours.
Oh, right. God damn it. The daylight.
Yeah, that daylight savings can do a number to you.
Do we want to start earlier next time? Because I forgot about daylight savings and
That might be because this is already pretty late for me.
Okay. Do you want to stop here tonight then?
I mean, we could go till like the top of the hour. That's fine, but
Well, this does seem like a decent place to stop, is starting with your crazy wake up.
Yeah, sorry. I thought we had already been going for 3 hours, but I forget again that damn.
Yeah, the
Meeting.
fact that I don't do it.
Yeah. What can I say? Daylight savings just needs to go away. And
Yeah.
it's pretty much
It-
universal among the people in the US. Except for like the older generations who are just like, it's for farmers, and even farmers hate it. Even farmers absolutely hate it and think it's stupid and needs to be gotten rid of.
I mean, I live in a place that is all farmers, and I don't do daylight savings. One of the reasons is because it's farmers. It's like they get up with the sun no matter what.
Yep.
It doesn't matter what time it is, it's the sun, right?
Yep.
So silly.
It really is.
We should ban clocks.
I don't know. I'd say that'd be a little dangerous because then you'd have to deal with companies being like, "Oh yeah, we banned clocks. We don't know how long you've been working, so we don't know how much to pay you. Sorry. Good luck. Bye."
Like we have no way of telling the time. It's like nobody gets there on time. Nobody has appointments. Nothing gets done because everything is chaos.
Yep.
But I guess go to ending.
Yep. I'm gonna have to see who to raid.
Well, I see a relative of Ursia streaming.
Hey.
Ooh. Who is it?
That Rainy J.
Hey, yes, Rainy.
Also another one, Eclair, is also streaming.
Oh yeah, Eclair. Jen is streaming as well. Oh yeah, actually Rainy is streaming with another VTuber sibling. They're talking about their upcoming the spring.
Oh, with works.
Yeah.
Is that Rainy J Tuesday?
No,
This
just Rainy J.
Rainy J.
RAINEY J.
Oh, okay.
I think I'll raid Rainy.
I will as well.
She is interested in participating in a future project at some point.
I don't know if you saw this. She had a birthday stream last week. She arranged it for so that everyone would be in different groups, but they don't know what they were playing. I got invited into the group, where we ended up playing.
Nekopara, Catboy's Paradise.
Yep. And I instantly and I straight up asked her, "Is this because of these streams I've been doing with Terratan?" And she said, "Maybe."
And the character he was playing there was also traditionally dressed Japanese character.
Yeah. But much more
Upbeat.
well, and also
Gotcha.
more what's the term? Is it bara?
I
Like,
don't
big.
remember.
He, in one sense of the word, he was a bear.
Big fluffy kitty.
Yes, he was a bear cat.
All right, everyone. Have a wonderful time. Say hi to Rainy J from the Leprechaun.
Awesome.
And have a wonderful
Alright,
night.
I should probably start
Bye.
up rating because you're having too much fun chatting about silly stuff.